Alright, what's good everybody, it's your boy Fluxo. Anyway, I decided to remake the SR Kido guide since the previous one wasn't super concise, and I feel as though it dragged on for a little too long. I've been using SR Kido literally since the game released, and I'd say I've gotten pretty good with it. So I decided to make this guide and show all of my knowledge and tricks that I've learned over the years regarding SR Kido, and more specifically SR Kido with wind, as that's what I mainly use. So what I'm mainly going to be talking about in this video is what shikais, weapons, and moves are best for the SR Kido playstyle, and also I will go over a few universal combos that any shikai or weapon can use playing SR Kido. And also, later on, I'm going to go into specific combos with specific shikais and weapons. Now, I'm not going to be showcasing every single one of the skills in the skill tree in this video, because I already did that in my previous video. So if you want to see detailed showcases of all of the moves, watch the previous video. Just know that the shikai rankings and the weapon rankings, my opinion on those things has changed a lot. So don't watch that video for those things, because a lot of the information might be outdated with the new re-release of typesoul. So just keep that in mind.
Shit is getting annoying for real. Like a nigga can't even walk to the store anymore without a fucking wizard casting a fireball and setting my path ablaze. Like, come the fuck on, dude. Are you for real?
Alright, so now we have the optimal accessories and clan for SR Kido. I'm just gonna get the clan out of the way right now. Tsuneyashiro is most likely gonna be the best clan for you because you have that 5% Ryatsu regen. And Ryatsu regen is your bread and butter. That is exactly what you want. It's just gonna allow you to spam even more. I picked Yamamoto second just for the raw stats because 20 Ryatsu, you can't go wrong with it. And I picked Zaraki third also just for the raw stats. As for the accessories for the head, you have the cat ears. Both of the accessories I picked for the head have the same stats. For face, you get God's Prize from ranked 1v1s. It has about 2% Ryatsu regen. Second one is Aizen's Eye Patch, you get that from raids. Neck, Star Pendant, because it's the only neck accessory that's available that gives boosts. Arm, Quincy Cross, a lot of people don't know this accessory exists. This thing actually gives 3% Ryatsu regeneration, so combine that with God's Prize, you get 5%. You can also alternatively use Mugetsu Wrappings, because that one's they're both really common. Torso is the white or black guard cloak. You can get this from Clan Wars. It gives 20% Ryatsu regen, which is massive. Honored Cloak is also from Clan Wars. I think it also gives 20%. I forgot. Then there's Gremmy's Cloak. You can get that from ranked. That one gives 10%. So that's like your bottom of the barrel. For legs, you have the Arankar Stripe Pants or the Quincy Pants. Both of these are from Clan Wars, and if you don't have these things, it's all good because you have the Ashura Pants. So yeah, the color of the accessory does not matter, so just keep that in mind. Alright, now we will be talking about the best shikais and weapons. Now the best weapons in my opinion are longsword and katana due to the crits being amazing. There's not much explanation needed. However, my next picks require a little bit of justification. I believe hammer is actually a really good weapon for SR Kido simply due to the fact that it gives hyper armor on your first M1, giving you much more breathing room, and that's very important when playing SR Kido, as you're going to be swarmed by speed and Hakuda and Kendo users. Why hammer over something like greatsword, for example? Simply put, the crit is actually really nice, as it combos into your other moves quite nicely. Now on to dagger. Dagger is another great weapon, as when it's paired with Tsuzuri Raiden's M1 variant and Confusion, it gives very quick teleportation M1s. It seems like a gimmick at first, but actually works really well. Spear and Scythe are both really nice, not much justification needed as the crits are real nice. Now my opinions on dual blades have changed quite a bit, because the weapon is only good in Bankai. That's literally it, and that's why it's so low on this list. Everything else that I didn't mention It's probably shit. I'm looking at you, Twin Blade and Greatsword. Your ass. Now, as for shikais, my opinions have changed a lot. I'm not gonna go into specifics, as I'm gonna do that in the combos section of the video. So, the best shikais for SR Kido, in my opinion, are Shadow, Wind, Lightning, Ice, Blood, Confusion, and Theater in no particular order. First of all, I believe Shadow to actually be one of the best shikais for SR Kido at the moment, as it forces the enemy to block and adds tons of pressure to your opponents. There's not much to be explained here. Wind is great, its stuns are its bread and butter, and although its C move has been reworked, I believe it was actually to its benefit. Wind Crown, the Z move being nerfed to not be a guard break, does not affect Wind as much as you think, as it was already excellent before the guard break buff. Lightning is a beast alongside Kido, as it gives the playstyle a much needed edge in closer ranges. A lot of the stun moves that Kido has, such as Rikujakoro, allow Lightning to confirm its skills, leading to great damage. Ice is also great, both of its Ice Shurikens and Dash allow you to pressure your opponent and force them to block while providing something very useful, a counter. Having a counter as an SR Kido player is amazing, as it helps punish players who would like to engage with you in closer ranges. Alright, listen, now in terms of Blood, I used to believe that Blood and Shadow weren't very good with Kido, but a certain video by It's Nin has really opened my eyes. I'm gonna leave this video in the description. This guy's fucking based, so subscribe to him, okay? In short, Blood allows the Kido user to be strong both in close range while keeping up pressure in further ranges. Bleeding Willow lets you pull your opponent back into your high-end, for example, while the second part of Hemorrhage, when used alongside a stun like Rikujakoro, allows you to ragdoll your enemy and confirm a skill of your choice, usually Heavenly Cannon. That's real fucking nice. Confusion is it's a funny one, because as mentioned before, when it's combined with Dagger and Suzuri Raiden and one of your confusion moves, it allows you to have very quick teleport M1s, allowing you to be an M1 demon. It also has a counter, which as mentioned before is super nice, and it has a very good stun that reverses enemies' controls and lets you do whatever the fuck you want with them. Now, Theater is a new shikai. This is pretty decent with Kido, as most of its moves ragdoll the enemy, letting you use any move you want, really. Like a Zangiren, like a Heavenly Cannon. It also has a counter, which also ragdolls, leading to more damage. You really can't go wrong with Theater, in my opinion, although it doesn't blend as well compared to other shikais. Now, with this newest update, 3 new shikais were released: Suzumebachi, Poison, and the Judgment Shikai. That's the thing, I don't exactly know how good they are with SR Kido. I imagine Suzumebachi you can confirm a lot of your grab moves and stuff from the Kido stuns, so make of that what you will. With Poison and Judgment, I do believe right now Judgment's grab, Judgment's like a close range punch, that's gonna get nerfed, because at the moment it does like 2 fucking bars, okay? So once that gets nerfed, if it still does a lot of damage, then you can just confirm that off of like a Kuyoshibari or a Rikujakoro. Yeah, I don't exactly know how good they are, those 3 new shikais. I'll have to test them myself.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang, we love casting spells.
What the hell are you two doing?
Let's celebrate and suck some dick.
Alright, so we made it to the moves and combos section of the video, which is yippee. If you can't tell already, all of this is going to be completely off the cuff. I'm just going to be recording this and saying all this shit off the top of my head. You can tell because I don't sound like a nerd emoji anymore. I'm not using a script here. Alright, so since there's a moves and combos section, I'm, gonna... What the fuck is up with my mouse? Oh, you see this shit? It's shaking. What the fuck? Let me smash this bitch a little bit. Yeah, I smashed the mouse. Okay, it works now. Alright, so since this is the moves and combo section, I'm gonna go over the moves that you're gonna be using. Get Soul Style, just so if you start landing M1s, you can get Reiatsu back. So the moves you want to really run are gonna be like Yodonku, that's the most important move ever. Sokatsui, Heavenly Cannon, Preserved Reserves. Fushibi is nice. I personally like using it, other people don't. Rikujokoro is like also super nice to like confirm certain moves. Tsutsuri Raiden recently got nerfed. That's why I don't use it personally anymore. I used to say it's gonna be a fucking must-have, but I don't use it anymore. It's only like a 5% speed boost and a 5% damage boost. It's not that significant if you're not using it. High-end is a must-have. Gakireko is a must-have. Raikoho, if you have Visored, is a must-have. Zangiren is a must-have because Zangiren is your only move in your skill tree that doesn't put your other Kido moves on cooldown. Plus, it's a really nice guard break. Geki, if you don't have anything else to put in a slot, use Geki. It's really nice and really underrated for team fights, actually. You can have 3 different stuns. You can have Geki, Rikujokoro, and Kuyoshibari for insane like team fight potential. Tenron, I heard, was actually super good. I think the YouTuber I mentioned earlier, Itsnin, is actually using Tenron. He said to use Tenron. It got buffed, I don't know how good it is. Shakaho got buffed to be a guard break, but I personally don't like using it. And Byakurai, I'm a massive Byakurai connoisseur. I like using this fucking thing, because I mean, look at this. This is the range. But yeah, like the range is fucking massive, so if he like uses like a Sero or some shit, I can just completely like negate that fucking shit. Anyway, combo time. So, in terms of combos, this is gonna be a nice little universal combo for everyone, for any skill tree and everything. So, Gakireko is gonna be one of your fucking best moves ever. So whenever you do this, you drain their hero and everything, I like to end it off with a Byakurai, always. Because 90% of the time, if they're blocking it, they're gonna stop blocking as soon as the move ends. So I can hit him with a cheeky little Byakurai. Yeah, it doesn't do that much to hero, but it's better than your other shit. So yeah, you basically just into boom, you do that. Second combo. So if you're far away, you Gakireko into Byakurai. If you're really close when you Gakireko, let me do this again. You do this, boom, boom, dash away into another Byakurai. That's what I like doing most of the time. Another universal combo that fits for everyone is, so this is the classic, you know, Kuyoshibari into High-End. I fucking missed! You have your classic Kuyoshibari into High-End. That's the best fucking combo, like, that anyone can do. That one's like the best thing ever. Anyway, next combo. So you know how the fucking dragons got nerfed to be a 360 block? Real annoying. Half the time you won't be able to fucking land that shit. Well, you can simply confirm it via using Zangiren, if you have good accuracy. Anyway, now I'm gonna go into more wind exclusive combos. If you want to see combos with blood or shadow, I suggest watching the video by Itsnin, because that fucking guy is goated. Anyway, yeah, basically a Wind Crown into High-End. Okay, Wind Crown into High-End. So this is what it's gonna do is instead of using Kuyoshibari, you can save it for another time and just, you know, use that instead. Best Kido the most. Are you fucking serious? Next fucking combo. It's Wind Prison into Sokatsui. So I grab them, knock them back really far away from me. While I'm knocking them away, my move's wind up happens, and as soon as they get it knocked down, they're hit by the fucking Sokatsui. Alright, this also works with Visored Sero and Visored Raikoho. It also works with any type of fucking beams. Maybe Shinta Raiko as well, that also works with that one. So you simply, you know, fucking knock them away, and you're able to just beam spam them to death. Another combo that you maybe see a lot of Hakuda Wind users use is this right here, where you knock them to yourself, do this, and then into High-End. That's also a really good fucking combo. It's a really good way to confirm your Wind Crown. It also saves you, you know, the Kuyoshibari. I was paid to fall down. Shut the fuck up, mutt. I'm sorry. I'll pay you after this, don't worry. Anyway, next move, the next combo that I enjoy doing, a way to confirm your Heavenly Cannon with the new Wind rework is this. Boreas Sphere into Heavenly Cannon. Maybe it's not gonna break this time. So you do this, you knock them away into launching it. It basically confirms it. Even if you are a lightning user, you won't be able to like dash after them because you're too busy being knocked away by the Boreas Sphere. And the thing is, it isn't exclusive to Heavenly Cannon. You can use Boreas Sphere into Zangiren, for example, because they're getting knocked away, and while they're being knocked away, that is considered a stun, meaning I can Byakurai, maybe I can Zangiren right after that. I mean, look at this. Pew! Boom. I mean, I have bad aim, but if you had good aim, you could just hit that for free every time. Boreas Sphere also does bleed damage, and I honestly think since this move is such a low cooldown and it doesn't require you to land your other wind moves, I think this is overall a buff for wind. Anyway, Gorya Tenmetsu, another universal little tip. You're able to flick your fucking screen like this to just keep it in the air. Oh yeah, by the way, when you have fucking the Visored on, literally just use Visored Sero and Raikoho like immediately, cause your Visored Sero is so fucking large you can hide your other moves in it. So for example, I can Visored Sero them and then use Wind Crown, and they won't be able to fucking see the Wind Crown because the fucking Sero is so massive. So that's a thing, for example, Arankars also do. They use Sero Skoros into Tri-Sero immediately, and it sounds like boo boo, it sounds like that. And they basically hit their fucking enemies with all 3 of the Tri-Sero hits. I guess I'm just gonna go into Bankai, just why not? So here's the thing about this shit, you can throw out whatever the fuck you want, and it's really just gonna work. What you have to do first is to really stun your opponent. So you first of all have to really fucking stun your opponent because all of your moves can be cancelled. That's the worst fucking part. So what you can do is Kuya Shibari into Conclave Silence, into this, into this, into that. Into, you know, 200% lime fucking green. And that's gonna be a kill. That's gonna be at least like 3 fucking bars of anyone. All of my skills are already off cooldown. So another version of this, boom, boom, immediately into this, into Wind Crown, into fucking this and this right after. To do the lime green all over again. And keep in mind, you can dash in and use your fucking crit inside of that to like guard break them, to confirm your other shit. Oh yeah, so after you've hit a knockback on somebody using Heavenly Cannon or maybe another move like Fushibi, once they're knockbacked, you can just do this. Because as I said before, right, when they're being knocked away, you can confirm your other moves. It's not exactly true, but it's just a nice mix-up that you can also do. See, most of these fucking... There's no combo in typesoul that is like 100% fucking true. If you're good enough, you can land a combo, but if you're also good enough, you can escape that combo at the same time. There's no combos that are 100% true, unless you're a speed user. Fuck speed. Right, another thing I forgot to mention, in terms of Danku. You can make Danku work as a fucking evasive. In my previous video, I think I showed a thingy with it, so okay. Okay, so try to combo with me now. So you do Danku into this, and you can use Danku as like an evasive to get out of a combo to start your own combo. That's the way I use Danku personally. So sometimes instead of using that, if my shit is on cooldown, I'm gonna Danku into Koyoshibari to do high-end. Sometimes I'm gonna Danku into Wind Prison to knock them away, and then to use Sokatsui, and then do this, you know, to spam my moves more. And here's the thing with Kido, you can really just run away and fucking just throw out your moves whenever the fuck you want. They're not really gonna fucking punish you, so yeah. Anyway, a longsword obviously is the best fucking weapon for this, because you can do this. And just run the fuck away again. They trying to hit you. Knock them the fuck away, then you pop Visored as soon as you knock them away, and you start spamming these things. That's basically how you play it. And as soon as they start getting close, you do this. And if their moves are really pissing you off, you pull up with this, dash into them, crit, to confirm your fucking Goryu Tenmetsu. And then you immediately Gakireko again, Byakurai again, and if they're getting close again, do this into this. That's how you play this fucking build. That's how you fucking play it. And it's why I've gotten so many fucking rage comments. Like, you saw at the start of the video. Why there's so many, like, just people raging at this build. It's because it's frustrating to play. I can literally stand still. I can stand still and land all of my combos for free. So yeah, this should be like the end of the video now, because I've basically showed everything I wanted. The problem is that typesoul keeps updating a lot. They introduced like a new boss raid system where it had extremely good accessories, but then those same accessories and all of the accessories in the game, I think, got nerfed in terms of stats, so they're not good anymore. Like I think there was Yuhabok's fucking cloak, and that thing had 50 Ryatsu and 15% Ryatsu regeneration, which was better than the drip I showed in the video, but no, now it got nerfed. and it has less stats than Gremmy's cloak, which was the last pick in my drip section. So yeah, like the game is getting updated. So it's like I can't like this video is probably gonna become outdated in a couple of weeks. So don't blame me for that. I'm gonna be putting like comments updating you guys in the pinned message down below whenever an update comes out. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna link in the video description, so check that out. I'm gonna link a couple of videos about SR Kido with other people who have also used the other shikais that aren't just wind or blood or shadow. I think there was a video with like a confusion dagger guy. So I'm gonna link those other people's videos in the description. Check it out, because there are other SR Kido mains apart from me or It's Nin. So yeah, check those people out. Anyway, yeah, this is gonna be like the end of the video. I'm sorry for the yap session. Holy fuck, the amount of yapping I did this fucking video. If you guys want me to make videos about other like SR Kido builds, just comment down and below and I'll look into it. So yeah, I'ma see y'all later. This is Fluxoduxo signing the fuck off. Adios, amigos.